Right. Who is this? Hey, Charisse. We'll get started. We're way early, so I'm just making sure my computer works. So recording. All right, I'm gonna mute myself. And Stephanie's gonna kick us off.
Hey everyone, so I wanted to welcome you to Thieves, how to keep your hands and your home clean during the year, during the whole year, whether it's spring, summer, winter, it doesn't matter. We're all cleaning our houses, we're all keeping our hands clean. So these products that we're going to talk about are all infused with Thieves essential oils, and we're going to dive into why we love these products and what products that you could potentially add to your home over the coming months that could help facilitate the cleaning and keeping your hands clean and using plant-based products in your home. So my name is Stephanie Moram. I'm a Diamond with Young Living, and I'm one of your hosts today for the next, let's say, 45 minutes where we're going to talk about Thieves. And I'm going to pass it over to Tamara, is a platinum leader with Young Living as well. And then we're going to hear from Mary too. And then we're going to kick it off and talk about Thieves, and we're going to keep it short and sweet so you can get on with your day, play with your kids, play with your dogs, whatever it is that you're doing today.
All right, awesome, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We're so excited to share with you today. My name's Tamara Manley. I live outside Chicago, and I'm just super excited to be here. I love educating and empowering people to make healthier choices. And so even during this uncertain time, we want to just keep our community going and keep educating, and also give me grace, like we're all giving each other grace, because my daughter's e-learning right across the hall and my dog's running around, and I don't know what's going to happen in the next 45 minutes.
I'm Mary Slight. I'm a gold leader with Young Living. I've got kids and dogs at home too, so who knows whether they will respect the I need an hour. But I normally do massage therapy. I've been doing it for over 25 years, so it's very strange for me to not be touching people all the time. So this social distancing has been very challenging.
So we're going to jump to it, and we're going to talk about Thieves essential oil to kick it off. So I just want to give some clarification, because we are talking to different people, to different countries. So all the products we're talking about can be used in Canada and the US, but when it comes to our beloved Thieves oil, there are different things we can say about these oils. So I'm going to start off by talking about how we use Thieves oil in Canada. So this is a bottle of Thieves, and you're going to notice in Canada, we have a child cap lock. And the reason that we have a child cap lock on our Thieves product is because it's a natural health product. So a natural health product in Canada is supplements. It's any sort of natural product that Health Canada wants to put a stamp on. So when we have natural health products, we can make different claims about these products. So one of the best things that I love about Thieves is that it's great for colds and coughs. Earmuffs, Americans, because technically you cannot say this in the United States, but great for colds and coughs. And how I personally use it is, one, I have a diffuser. So this is a diffuser right here. And I add some water into this bowl, super easy, where the red line is. And then I put a couple of drops of Thieves oil in it. I might add lemon or lavender, but generally during the winter and spring months, I'm doing Thieves because it's so great for colds and coughs. The second way that I like to use it is, I forgot it, but is I'll take an old bottle like this, and Young Living sells these amazing roller tops. And a roller tops is so you can roll the oils directly on your skin, and you don't have to get oils on your hands, and you don't have to like fumble around when you want an oil. So what I like to do for my kids during the cold and cough season is to make a roller. I add 15 drops to an empty bottle, and I fill it up with avocado oil or whatever type of fatty oil that you would like to use. Besides, I tend not to use olive oil just because it's such a strong smell that it's going to be overpowering, and it'll take over the smell of the oils. So that is how I love to use Thieves oil predominantly. There are 5 oils in Thieves oil. You have cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, lemon, and rosemary in there. So it's a very powerful oil. And then when we move over and cross the border to the United States, we also have Thieves oil, but you're gonna notice it has a regular cap on it. It's just gonna be a regular cap like that. It's not gonna have the child cap lock on it. So in the United States, they have Thieves, I feel like I'm yelling at you guys, so tell me if I'm yelling at you. Thieves Vitality Oil, and Thieves Vitality Oil is predominantly used for ingestion. So Thieves oil is great to help support a healthy immune system. So right now, we're all trying to support our immune system. So what I recommend is using Thieves oil. So what you can do is you can make a tea with it. You could take some boiling water or just any kind of tea that you like and put like a drop of Thieves in there and mix it up. You could also, trying to think of what I do with Thieves oil. You could also put it into little, make your own, what's the word I'm looking for? Capsules. So when you look at supplements, a lot of the time supplements have some sort of veggie cap around it. So you could make your own veggie cap using the Vitality oil to help support your immune system during the next couple of months or all year really. And so you would add a little bit of avocado oil and a couple of drops of Thieves oil, Thieves Vitality oil, and you'll notice that the bottle is a little bit different. It says Vitality oil. So that is predominantly, that is used for the ingestion. And then you're gonna see Young Living also has a second bottle of Thieves, which will look like this. It will not have the child cap lock on it. It will have the regular cap, but it will say Thieves on it just like this. And that is where you're gonna put it in your diffuser and you're gonna make rollers with it. And that is, and your house is gonna smell like Christmas all the time. So all these products we're about to talk about are all infused with this powerful Thieves oil, which again includes rosemary, eucalyptus, lemon, cinnamon, and clove. Ooh, sorry about that. So I'm gonna pass it over to Tamara, who's gonna talk about our very powerful household cleaner. So this is all about hands and cleaning your home. So Tamara's gonna talk about how she uses in her house every day, or maybe every second day, depending how often she cleans, in her home.
Well, right now I feel like it's every hour I've cleaned something. Anyway, so yeah, so the Thieves household cleaner. So for those of you who are using Young Living, I know you're familiar with the cleaner already, but it comes in a concentrate bottle. This is the 14 ounce, and then it comes in a larger 64, bigger one, a larger one. But most people are familiar with this one. And it is a great, highly, highly concentrated cleaner, and a little goes a very long way. I love when I get a bottle and I just take a spray bottle. I do have this glass Thieves spray bottle, but you could use you could repurpose an empty spray bottle from your other cleaning products and add a capful or two of the household cleaner concentrate and then fill with water and then spray for general purpose cleaning. Some people like to add additional oils to it to boost the scent. Thieves, lemon, pine, whatever you want. You can also add a little bit to a roll-on, just like an empty bottle with a roller top, and use it as a stain stick for your laundry, which is really cool. This can be used for so many different things, and it's affordable. Let's break it down. So when you see not a normal, but like an organic or all natural cleaner at the store, where's the dog? It can be pretty expensive. In fact, a particular top organic brand can cost about 27 cents an ounce. But Thieves cleaner, depending how you dilute it, is about 5 cents an ounce. So in the premium starter kit, the Thieves premium starter kit, you get 2 bottles of these. If you're already using Young Living and you're on Essential Rewards, in the Essential Rewards kit, you also get 2 bottles of these. So that's a lot. And you can make about 25 to 30 spray bottles with your bottles of the Thieves cleaner concentrate. So I don't know how long it takes you to go through 25 spray bottles of cleaning, but that is a lot. I also like to add a little bit to my laundry soap, which I'll talk about in a minute as well. And then somebody did ask, is using Thieves to fully protect a household from viruses? And that's a really good question. We can't really make a lot of claims like that. And I don't believe that there's any one thing that protects everything anyway. I like to think of all the things that we're talking about as tools to use in your toolbox. But I'm using Thieves all over my house, and I am very confident in the cleaning benefits. And now Mary is going to talk about Thieves spray.
So this is one of my favorite little sprays, and you can see the size of it. Fits in the hand, super convenient. I am amazed. I've used this a lot before, but with all the recent events, I'm using it all the time now. And what's super handy about this, a couple things that I love, is this is the Thieves spray, and it's different than the cleaner. It has, of course, the Thieves oil and a lot of things in it, but it also has other ingredients. And Mike Book, the head of our chief scientist, talked about how it meets in the United States, the CDC requirements for a surface spray. So that makes me super confident. And I love how I can use it on grocery cart handles, doorknobs, in the bathrooms, on if you have to use public restrooms, on the doors, everything like that, anywhere my hand is touching. I'll use the hand sanitizer on my hands, which I'll talk about in a minute, but in a pinch, I'll use this too. It's a little more drying because it doesn't have aloe in it, but it does clean. So in a pinch, I will use it on my hands too, but I keep one of these in my purse. I keep one of these in the door of my car, depending on, who's driving too. In between, often I'll spray the steering wheel. This is charades. So I'll spray the steering wheel, any place like that I'm wondering, like, who's touched it when, and let's just make sure it's clean. So I love how handy this is.
I had to go to the grocery store this morning to do a few things, and the Thieves spray was very handy on the shopping cart, and I smelled nice while I was walking down the aisles. So let's talk about the Thieves hand soap. So the Thieves foaming hand soap is awesome. We should always be washing our hands and keeping our hands clean. That is not a new concept. What I love about the Thieves hand soap is it works really well. It foams up. I feel this bottle lasts a very long time, more so than a just traditional liquid soap. And it's more moisturizing. So I feel like even with as much as I am washing my hands and using the sprays and the hand sanitizers and all of that, it's very moisturizing to the hands. And so it comes in a little foamy deal. And what I love about also is if you already have some of these, you can purchase the refill. So this is a Thieves hand soap refill that you can pour into here to refill it up. So it's a little more economical that way. And you get hand soaps, 2 hand soaps, both in the premium starter kit and the essential rewards kit that we'll talk about at the end. And if you have, I do want to do a quick DIY for you. If you have liquid Castile soap, or you're going to purchase it, you can order it on Amazon, liquid Castile soap. I usually get Dr. Bronner's. I pour mine into these little squeezy bottles because it's easier to use. You can buy foaming dispensers on Amazon in different sizes. This is clearly more of a portable size you could keep in your purse. And I like to pour just till about here, about a quarter of the way, let's say, and then fill it with water. And that way you have a hand soap on the go, which is nice to keep in your purse, your car, or what have you. Although we're not really on the go right now since we're all staying home, but it's nice to be able to make your own hand soap. And you can order these in the bigger sizes as well on Amazon. So really helpful to keep your hands clean. Now Steph's going to talk about, or Mary's going to talk about hands.
I'm going to add something about the foaming
do.
soap. So I'm a big DIYer and I love to save money. And I personally find that the Thieves foaming soap is a little foamy for me. I know maybe you guys love the foam, but if you're looking even to save a little bit more money, what I often do is I do half water and half of the refill in my foaming soap. Like Tamara was showing you, it comes in that bottle. So I'll take my foaming soap and put half of the refill and the rest water. And also she showed you that cute little tiny foaming pump. If you're not a DIYer, then just buy one of those and fill it up with the Thieves, half water, half refill, and make your own. Because not everyone wants to DIY, right? I like it, but this stuff is great when you're in a pinch and you don't want to DIY anything in your life. So those are 2 great ways to save a little bit of money and not have to DIY if you don't want to. So now it's Mary, and she's gonna actually talk about the Thieves hand sanitizer. That is awesome.
One of the things I want to add about the foaming soap too is there were studies done on kids and soap and hand washing before and after and testing for things. Foaming hand soaps, they found actually made them cleaner just because of the way with a bar soap or a liquid soap, they don't really get it all over the hands, and the foaming soap by the way that it works, and I would say probably some adults too, but it just gets over your hands more. So studies show that the people who are just washing their hands the regular way, the foaming hand soaps they found were doing better, probably just because of the way that it spreads. So those were a great little tip. So the Thieves hand sanitizer, which 2 of these small ones, which I love throw in the purse, keep one in the car. We've got them all over the place now. 2 of these come in the starter kit and in the Thieves Essential Rewards kit. You can also buy the larger size. Currently out of stock, but very soon they are ramping up production on everything. We're being patient because we know everybody's wanting it right now, but we know this is coming. So we're excited for that. One of the great things about this is it kills 99.9% of all germs and bacteria. And again, this meets the CDC requirements in the States for a hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. It doesn't have the harsh ingredients, which I love, and it also has aloe vera in it, which makes your hands feel great afterwards, especially the amount of times we're using it. I don't know if you've used other hand sanitizers and you feel like your skin is cracking. That doesn't happen with this. With the oils and with the aloe vera, it keeps the hands feeling good. I had another thought and it went like that through my head about it. But anyway, it's also feels like a very little goes a long way. So this bottle looks small, but I just put a tiny bit. People are surprised when I give them some if they've never tried it, and they look at you like, well, that's a little stingy. And then they start rubbing it around and they're like, oh, it covers my whole hands. It feels good. It goes a long way. That's often what I hear when people try that for the first time. So love this one, is one of my favorites. And I will pass it on to Tamara.
All right, we did get there's a chat thing, and there's also a Q&A box. So somebody had a question in the Q&A box. I'm not sure why it's different than the chat, but it was, do you use distilled or faucet water if you are diluting either the Thieves soap or the Thieves cleaner, I guess, or anything? I think in general, things I've read is distilled is preferred, especially if it's going to be sitting for a long period of time. But I tend to go through the cleaners, the hand soaps, all of this stuff fairly quickly. So I just use whatever filtered water that I have at home. So I just wanted to be sure that was answered, since there's a Q&A box. Who knew? Zoom has so many places to ask questions. Okay. One of my, Thieves wipes. So the hand sanitizer, the Thieves wipes, it comes in a brown box, and it's essentially, they're like disinfecting wipes infused with Thieves, and they're really, really great for all the things we're talking about: wiping down the steering wheels and the shopping cart handles, and when we're traveling, again, the airplane seats and all of that stuff. My tip to you, if you get the Thieves wipes, is to take them out of the brown plastic container and pop them into a zip top bag or some sort of bag. I find the little container may dry out a little bit, and so when I put them in a zip top, like a Ziploc bag, that they keep moist for a long period of time. But then you just take your wipe and you wipe whatever you want, your hands, whatever. The Thieves wipes are great. And now Steph's going to talk about fruit and veggie, cleaning our fruits and veggies.
Yes, so fruits and veggies. So most of you, I would assume, eat some sort of fruit and veggie a couple of times a day or week. So Young Living has 2 options, which I love. They have this liquid one, and then they have a spray. So first off, this one right here is super easy to use. You just get like a big bowl. Say you're like gonna, I don't know. My daughter loves little cherry tomatoes, so I always get a big bowl. I throw the cherry tomatoes in the bowl, fill it with water, and then I put a capful of this liquid right here. I swish it around, and that helps to eliminate any extra stuff that you might not want on your tomatoes: dirt, film, buildup, anything like that that could be on your fruits and veggies. And, even organic fruits and veggies, people are touching them. There could, your organic farm could be beside a conventional farm and they spray with pesticides, so we just never know who's touching our food. So I highly recommend that you wash your fruits and vegetables. So this is a great way to do it. It lasts a long time because you're only using a capful. And if you get home and you want to wash, you have a big load of fruits and veggies, we can just throw it all in together into a big bowl and wash everything. And I find actually washing my fruits and veggies with it helps to preserve them a little bit longer. I pat them down as well before I put them in the fridge, just so there's no like mold grows on my fruits and veggies because it's moist in the fridge. But it is a great product. And this product here is the Thieves Veggie Spray. So this is great for on the go. Like Tamara said, we're not necessarily on the go right now, but if you went to the store and you bought an apple and you're like, I don't have a sink, I have no way to wash it, you could just kind of spray it and wipe it down and eat it. Essentially, that's what it's for. I often, if I don't have any of this left, because it's been out of stock, I will use the spray, and what I'll do is I'll fill my bowl with the fruits and veggies, and I'll do a couple of sprays in the bowl of this, swish it around, and then leave it, for 10 minutes, whatever length of time. Sometimes I forget, so it stays longer, but this could be another alternative. And a DIY kind of version of that would just be water and maybe a little bit of lemon. I've tried Thieves. I know people are have been successful at cleaning their fruits and veggies with Thieves, but depending on the fruit and veggie you use, it might kind of absorb the Thieves, and your strawberry might taste like cinnamon. So just be careful about what oil you add, but lemon is great also for cleaning fruits and vegetables. And using the Young Living Thieves, either the spray or the little concentrate, your food will not taste like oils. It's just if you add an actual concentrate of an oil out of a bottle that it might taste a little bit like Thieves. So I tend to use lemon, and I'll use Thieves sometimes for a DIY version. And next up, we just did our veggies. We're going to talk about the dish soap. Mary's going to talk about that one.
So this is the Thieves dish soap. What I love about it, like so many of our products, is it's super, super concentrated. So you need very, very little. And there's a great little hack I will talk about if you have a husband like mine who likes to, when he's doing the dishes, a couple things actually. But one of the things I love about Thieves is it's got the Thieves blend of oils in it, jade lemon and bergamot or bergamot, depending on who you're talking to about the pronunciation. Regardless, it smells fabulous. So I love the smell of this. Couple things to know about it. One, does not have sodium lauryl sulfate, which is something toxic that makes normal things sudsy. So when you are washing the dishes or when you use it, it won't create those suds. And so sometimes people, especially if I know in the US we had the scrubbing bubble commercial, and you assume it's the bubbles that makes things clean. It is not. So but if you're somebody like my husband, again, who loves things that bubble, you can add baking soda. So a great little hack, first of all, it's so concentrated. So I'll take a second bottle, fill it 1/3 full, and I add a teaspoon of baking soda, and then add hot water 2/3 full, and you'll get 3 bottles out of this. That's what's so awesome about Young Living, because they don't sell you a bunch of water in it. They sell you the actual product, and so that's less packaging. They're very conscious about sustainability and what our carbon footprint is. So that's a couple of reasons. If you think like, well, why do I have to do that? It's with good reason. So this will give you 3 bottles, and you can get bubbles out of it, and it doesn't have any toxic ingredients. It's plant-based, especially if I'm cleaning my dishes and then I'm going to eat food off it. I really don't want to have any toxic residue. So this is one of the things I love. And now Tamara's going to talk about the laundry soap.
Speaking of concentrated, the laundry soap is very, very concentrated, and it doesn't use harsh chemicals. And I know when I was doing this, starting the ditch and switch in my own household, household cleaner was an easy one for me, the Thieves hand sanitizer, and I was trying other brands of the laundry soap because at the time they didn't have, Young Living did not have a laundry soap, and I wasn't loving the results that I was getting. I was paying a lot of money for natural brands of laundry soap, and like my clothes it wasn't the same. And I was so excited when Young Living released their Thieves laundry soap. I do use it. I don't have the original bottle right here with me because I'm going to show you a little hack that I do. I should save one actually. Oh, there you go. Yeah. And it's small. Like it's an unusual, I remember when it first came out, I was like, that's so small. This is going to be an expensive laundry soap. But what Mary was just saying about the dish soap, or the dish detergent, or the whatever dish soap, it's super, super concentrated. So in that bottle that Stephanie held up, a quarter capful is really all you need, especially for your high efficiency machines, which is like a teensy, teensy, teensy little amount. And when I first got it, I took a Sharpie and I drew a little ring right on the cap because, much like Mary's husband with the dish soap, my husband and my daughter would like pour half the thing into which was complete waste, was now, and then it became very expensive load of laundry. So I would draw a little thing just so we were sure that we were only using that amount, but it is a crazy, crazy small amount that you need. And a hack that I have learned to make it go a little bit farther, but also to let you use a little more, because sometimes you just want to use a little more, is you can order these on Amazon. They are pump bottles, I guess. And you take 3 of them and you take your laundry soap and you divide it evenly. So third, third, third. Then you add a couple capfuls of Thieves household cleaner and fill with water. And if you want to add additional oils like lemon or lavender, whatever you like, go for it. And then you shake it, and then you pump like 3-4 pumps into your washer. And I'm finding this nice because then my daughter and my husband, we all do our own laundry. I was good at the little capful thing, but then they feel good that they're pumping, and they can get what they feel is enough into the washer. And it works really well. Another little hack is if you, particularly for whites or towels, if you add half a cup, let's say a scoop of baking soda to your laundry while you're using the Thieves household cleaner, much like Mary was talking about the baking soda adding to the dish soap for sudsing, I find it helps with the whites and stuff. But I'm loving, loving, loving the laundry soap, and I just ordered a whole nother bottle, which should last us through, well, however long we're going to be inside. So now, am I going? Am I USA? So we have a Canada and USA part here.
I just wanted to mention that Young Living does have other products, other Thieves products, but we would be on this call probably for a really long time if we talk about every single one. But they have like toothpaste and mouthwash and stuff like that. We wanted to concentrate on the cleaning products, and we're gonna briefly go over. Young Living has a starter kit that you can get started with. If you're not with Young Living right now and you're like, yeah, I want to try the Thieves products, US and Canada each have a starter kit. They're slightly different. And I'm going to briefly show you what you can get in Canada, and then Tamara is going to show you what you get in the US. So first up, when you decide to get a starter kit, you're not with Young Living and you're like, I want to get started with Young Living and become a member. So what does that look like when you become a member? So in Canada, when you become a member, you buy your starter kit and now you have an account. So you can buy products every single month and ditch and switch like Tamara was saying. So if you go to the pharmacy and you go to the grocery store and you're buying supplements, or you're buying your cleaning products or your dish soap, or you're buying your makeup or skincare, Young Living offers all of those products infused with essential oils. So you can slowly change up what you are buying at the grocery store and the pharmacy. And what's great is all of us are kind of stuck in our house right now, and a lot of us are ordering online. You can't just run to the pharmacy and get whatever it is that you wanted to get, or the grocery store. It's just not that easy right now. So this is a great way to get started. So you can buy monthly if you choose to. You can buy month to month. We always recommend our monthly ordering, where you can get, 1 month your cleaning products, the next month your supplements, you can get oils, and you get points back when you do that. So then you're accumulating points to get free products. So it's kind of like a win-win. You don't have to go to the grocery store if you're a huge introvert, and you get your stuff sent to your house just like with Amazon, and you're getting points to get free stuff. So I'm going to show you what's in the Canadian starter kit. It costs $199.75 Canadian. So the first thing you get is a 5 ml bottle of the, 15 ml bottle, wrong thing, 15 ml bottle of Thieves oil. Next, you are going to get a dish soap, and you're probably like, why is there a pump here? Well, I don't like to pour, so I make a mess. So I just go squirt, squirt, and so much easier. And this is a pump, I think Young Living sells also carrier oils, like a V6 oil that you can use instead of avocado oil, and it comes with a pump. So I just took that pump and stuck it on. Next, you're gonna get a foaming soap right here, and you'll get the pump to go with it. Next up, you'll get the household cleaner. So you'll get a bottle like this, which lasts a super long time. Next up, you're gonna get the laundry soap. So this is what Tamara was talking about, this big bottle right here, super concentrated. Then you're gonna get the veggie spray that I chatted about right here. Then you are going to get the sanitizer, the little guy right here. And lastly, you will get a diffuser. So you'll get this diffuser right here. So you can diffuse your Thieves oil in here. And then as the months go on and you wanna start, experimenting with other essential oils, you'll have a diffuser that you can use. And this comes to $199.75 Canadian plus tax, plus shipping. And if you are interested in this particular starter kit because you're in Canada, just get back to the person that invited you to this call, to this class, and they will help you get started. And now Tamara is going to talk about what you get if you live in the United States in that premium starter kit, Thieves starter kit.
All right, I am so fascinated by all the different things that we have in all the different countries and all the different kits. It's so cool. All right, so in the US premium starter kit, so for those of you who are not yet using Young Living, you get a 15 ml bottle of the Thieves oil. You get a tube of the Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste. There's so many different toothpaste. We love all the toothpaste in this household. You get a bottle of the mouthwash. This is another one that can be diluted to give you more in your mouth, because if not, you just use a little bit, but the mouthwash is great. The mouthwash is also great for gargling, if you need to gargle for any reason. You get 2 bottles of the Thieves household cleaner, so 2 of these. You get 2 hand soaps, 2 Thieves sprays, those alcohol-based sprays that Mary was talking about. You get 3 hand sanitizers. You get a small bottle of Stress Away, as well as a little, I didn't have one that was off, but you get a little roll-on fit mint, or 2 roll-on fit mints as well that you can put on oils. You get Thieves mints, and then you get 2 packages of Ningxia Red, which is our antioxidant supplement with wolfberries. And that is $160 for all of that. It's a totally detox your home switch kind of a thing for $160. And it gets you access to your account, and you get 24% off anything you purchase in the future. Then, for those of you who already have a Young Living account, when you're on Essential Rewards, you have access to special Essential Rewards kits. And that kit in the US, it's $118.50. And you get, it's almost just like the starter kit, but just without a couple things. You get the Thieves oil, you get the toothpaste, you get the mouthwash, you get the 2 cleaners, you get the 2 hand soaps, you get 2 hand sanitizers, and 2 sprays. So that's the Thieves ER kit, which is a really, really, really great value to stock up on. Yeah, and so for those of you who want to get started, we really encourage you to go back to the person that invited you to this webinar, or the person that's been teaching you about Young Living, and I will let Stephanie wrap up the class.
So you can also get an Essential Rewards kit in Canada. It's exactly the same as a premium starter kit minus the diffuser. And that is $138.50 Canadian. What I did forget to mention is you get a toothpaste in the kits. I totally forgot about that. So you do get a toothpaste. And we talked about the roller, like Tamara showed you. So I just wanted to show you quickly. It's like this, and then you can just roll the oils on your skin. So in the States, you get Stress Away. You can use Stress Away. You have, if you buy the ER starter kit in Canada, you can use the Thieves oil. as well. So these are great options if your kits are really great, the Essential Rewards kits, because if you're already a member and you're like, I want to try this product and this product, well, you can just get that bundle and get a discount on the products, because if you buy them individually, it's going to be way more expensive. So if you already have an account, you can get the ER kit through your account. And for a very short period of time, we are in the month of March 2020 right now, Young Living Canada is offering a Canadian Healthy Hands Kit, and I just want to show you what that is. It is a refillable bottle of the Thieves foaming soap. It is the Thieves foaming soap. And then you get also the Thieves spray. So you can get that in a tiny little bundle for $70.20 plus tax, plus shipping, of course. And that gets sent right to your house. You don't have to go in public and meet anybody. And this is for March 2020, just in case you're watching this and it's 2021 right now. Just wanted to put that out there. So that sums up the products that we are actively using in our house to keep our hands clean, to keep our house, our homes healthy, our kids, our pets, our loved ones safe throughout the winter, spring, summer, no matter what time of the year it is. So if you are not with Young Living, please, like Tamara said, get back with the person that invited you to watch to learn all about Thieves, and they will help you get started with the best option. We do have other different types of starter kits. So if the Thieves, you can start with oils, you can start with other products, but just get back with that person that sent you today. So I just wanted to say thank you. I wish you a wonderful day, and thank you, Tamara and Mary, for hopping on with me and sharing your stories and your tips and tricks on how to use the Thieves line of products to help keep your hands and your home clean. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you.